We are live with Mr. Darcy himself, Ryan Paevey.
Yep.
Ryan, thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, of course.
So let's jump right in. Fans are beyond thrilled for the sequel to the beloved Unleashing Mr. Darcy. Mm-hmm. What was it like reprising your role as Donovan Darcy?
It was great. It was great to be Darcy again. You know, I mean, Darcy lives a pretty charmed existence, and so do I. If I get to be him, I get married this time. Right? Isn't that kind of nice?
Fans are so excited to see that in the promo. Speaking of, you get married to the beautiful Cindy Busby, who plays Elizabeth, and your on-screen chemistry with her is just really wonderful to watch. What was it like working with her again?
Working with Cindy's great. I think we all kind of laughed a little bit this time that even though it's been like 2.5 years, I think, maybe a little more, since Unleashing, walking back on set, we both were kind of looking at each other like, does it feel like we were just here? It's been 2.5 years, really?
It's about time. We have a sequel, too.
Crazy. It's craziness. No, it was great. It was like we'd never left. So, I mean, it's great to work with somebody that you have that kind of level of familiarity and rapport with, because you just fall right back in.
Absolutely. And that definitely comes across on screen as well. And as you said, there is a wedding in this film. And planning a wedding isn't always easy, as Donovan and Elizabeth come to find out. What advice might you give to a couple who might be going through a similar or stressful situation?
My advice, always be honest about the things that you want. Like, really be honest about it, because you won't be happy if you're not. But that doesn't mean you can't compromise. Compromise is great. And point 2 is communicate. Yeah. Just talk about it. It's okay. If you guys, especially if we're talking about a marriage, if you guys are talking about getting married and spending the rest of your lives together, communication is probably a thing you should figure out how to do, like, now.
Absolutely.
Not later. Not later. So do that. Do that. And if you're with a supportive partner, they'll listen.
Absolutely. That's great advice. Fans, they loved you in Unleashing Mr. Darcy and in Harvest Love. What is it about these Hallmark romances that you enjoy being a part of?
There's a lot of different types of programming in Hollywood and abroad, should I say. And there's places that you can go for action movies where things blow up, and there's dramas, and there's great sadness. But there has to be a space out there on the other end of the emotional spectrum where it's happy. You have to go to a place where it is a happy ending. You don't have to worry about that last minute at the end where the dog dies or something like that. There has to be a place to go to get happiness. And Hallmark does that. Hallmark brings happiness into people's homes, and I feel really lucky to be a part of a machine that does that.
Absolutely. And we're so happy to have you as part of the Hallmark family.
It's great to be part of the Hallmark family.
These movies bring happiness, and something else that brings immense happiness are dogs.
Oh, yes.
And we thought it would be fun to play a little game and get some insight on your canine co-stars.
Okay.
So we have some questions to ask you about your 3 co-stars. Who is most likely to bark during a scene?
That's going to be Bliss.
That's Bliss. Oh, most likely. Who's most likely to be found at craft services instead of rehearsal?
Yeah, that's not a dog. That's me. That's me. I'm going to go to my rehearsal. I want to make sure that I'm going to take care of everybody who needs. But I eat constantly.
What snacks? First things first. Snacks.
Definitely snacks.
And who is most likely to fall asleep instead of hit their mark?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Rose on this one. Sleepy papas. Oh my goodness, so sleepy.
You're acting like this with the pictures. We can't imagine how excited you were on set having them around.
I love them. I heard there's a pup here today, too.
Yes, we do a puppy for adoption every day. So fans, let's try to convince Ryan to take him home.
My thing, I live in an apartment, man. Like, I would feel bad locking my dog up. And then, I travel a lot. And I don't know. Honestly, the only reason I don't have a dog, it's not out of a lack of personal desire. It's just out of fairness to the animal. So instead, I just borrow other people's dogs for as long as possible, and totally accost strangers on the street. Like, who's cute? What's his name? And you have
to. Well, fans, you heard it here. If you ever need someone to dog sit, Ryan Paevey is your man.
I will do it.
And speaking of, I see so many comments coming in. There's so many fans saying hello from all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
What are you excited for the fans to see in this next installment?
I am really excited to see the fans' reaction to the evolution of Elizabeth and Violet's relationship. You know, Violet's a bit of a frictional force, I think, in this universe, but not maliciously. And I think the second one people really get to see that and their evolution as now family was nice to be a part of.
That's right. That's right. Well, we cannot wait to see their relationship and the wedding and dress.
Oh yes, the dress. Just you wait. There's I can't even really talk about it, but there's some stuff. Yep, you'll see. Just watch.
We'll see. Just watch. Will you be watching with the fans? Will you be live tweeting?
I will be watching with the fans. I will be live tweeting with the fans, which is like watching plus.
It is watching plus, absolutely. And let's remind them so they don't miss live tweeting with you when they can watch your June weddings premiere.
My June weddings premiere of Marrying Mr Darcy airs this Saturday at 9/8 Central, only on Hallmark.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much for being here with us today. You
got
get to keep those pictures
I
up.
do?
And you get to take them home.
Oh my goodness!
You can leave for work and they will be fine.
It's my favorite.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.